Good morning, guys. What is up? It is Sabrina. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking you guys along with me on my 8 a.m. productive morning routine. I did wake up at like 7:20ish, but I didn't get out of bed till 8, so we're going to be calling this an 8 a.m. morning routine. I'm a 23-year-old stay-at-home mom of 2 kids. I have a toddler and a baby, and I create stay-at-home mom content, so if that's what you're interested, go ahead and check out my channel. For today's morning, I'll tell you guys a little bit of the itinerary. I never leave my bedroom until I am dressed and ready for the day. Started on breakfast. We ran out of eggs completely, so I just put some bacon in the oven. I'm making some yogurt and granola bowls as well. Made myself my little coffee. I think we're gonna do a few things around the house before I have to leave today, because I think we're gonna go to a Bible study this morning, and then shortly after that we're gonna go straight to Costco. So it's going to be a very busy and productive morning for me. Hopefully you guys are encouraged and inspired to also have a productive morning in your own household. At Costco, we need to do our weekly grocery run. I basically go to Costco every single week, and it's always on a Tuesday. Coffee. It needs more sweetener. Also, if you guys can tell, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is Christmas season. I have decorated for Christmas. I know it's a bit early. Honestly, I've seen other people doing it, so I don't feel like I'm that early. Yesterday I was working outside with my dad, and it was snowing and it was 30 degrees. So I'm like, you know what? I got home and I told my husband, like, we are decorating for Christmas today, because when the snow comes out in Tennessee, you know it's time, and it's also mid-November right now. So I feel like it's a good time. We're gonna be gone in Hawaii for like 2 weeks out of this Christmas season, so I don't wanna miss out on it, you know? I'm gonna turn on all of the lights. The Christmas vibes this year are the best that they have ever been, and I'm so excited. Let's just turn on all of these lights. I put this little Christmas festive blanket on my chair. We have those little Christmas trees, little Merry Christmas. My favorite thing this year is the garland. So my husband put that up, which we did not have that up last year, so that's new. And then we put these up too, and these are my favorite things ever. These are just some garlands with pine cones, and there's 2 of them attached up on this arch. If you guys have arches, definitely do something like this. The new thing we added this year was these lights up here. We bought these last year and I had no reason to use them, and so my husband put them up here. It looks a bit funny, but you know what? At night, the vibes in here are insane. Our little stockings, our tiny Christmas tree. I just love it. And the last touch, on my piano, we have these colorful lights, which I just love because this is my creative space, so I feel like it's really nice. Hi! My son is the cutest thing in the morning. I just love getting him. Hello! We choose an outfit. I want to put him in something cozy today. Hello. This sleep sack I used for my daughter, and then now for my son. Heavily used and abused, and it's still in pretty good condition, minus a little rip here that I probably should sew. But this is from the brand UFOS. I think the TOG on this is 3.5, so really keeps my kids warm. And like I said, my daughter used this for essentially like a year and a half, and then my son is almost a year old and he's still using it. Amazing sleep sack. Love it so much. We do not have a crib. We put our kids to sleep in a play pack, and it's honestly the best thing ever. Highly recommend if you're a first-time parent, because cribs are big pieces of furniture that are hard to move and store, but this thing folds up and moves instantly and easily, and we absolutely love it. If you guys are a flexible family and you have a lot of random things like people coming over, or you just need to switch around rooms every now and then, highly recommend getting a play pack. You can also buy mattresses for play packs, so if you don't like the mat in the bottom, you can always buy a mattress for it and make it a little more comfortable. But yeah, anyways, let's get him dressed. Have a little diaper changing station right here. Let's just wait. Diaper restock here. With 2 kids in diapers, I go through them like you would not believe. It's actually insane. Okay. I always save the bacon grease because we use them in some Romanian recipes. When you bake bacon, it turns out the best, the most even, the most delicious. I hate fat on bacon, and so cooking it in the pan always burns some pieces, undercooks other pieces. This is the most consistent way to make bacon, and it's the best. It takes a little more time and waiting, but literally love it. So I'm gonna give my daughter some, and then I'm gonna eat some as well. So I just rolled out my dough and got it prepared to rise. And so when we come home from all of the morning events, we are going to bake it. But I'm gonna put it here on the windowsill just so that it can have a little more warmth. This is sourdough sandwich bread, and I make it for my husband every week. I don't really eat bread as much anymore. I made this dough last night and let it ferment overnight, and now we're just gonna let it rise. It is almost 9. It's currently 8:45. So I am going to transfer my latte into this to-go cup, and I always do plastic just so that I don't have to worry about having something dirty in my car forever. If you're a mom, you know, you just want your car to be clean. So we're just gonna do that, and I'm gonna take this with me to the Bible study. I should leave in a few minutes here, like 15 to 20 minutes. I don't do this often, but sometimes it's just the most practical thing, and I can just throw it away and not have my car full of clutter. I'm going to take a minute to just look at the chapter that we are going over in the Bible study this morning, and it's the book Ephesians, a 12-week study by Eric C. Redmond. So I'm just gonna find the chapter that we're working on and go do a little bit of studying so I can bring maybe some encouraging things also with me. I have like 10 minutes before I have to leave. It's currently 9 a.m. I'm almost debating if I should start some laundry for my husband now or if I should do that after I come back. I don't know. But anyways, let's get to this. One thing I did want to mention for all of you moms is some blackout curtains. We just got these little blackout pieces. I don't even know what they're called. I will link them down below. Basically, we have them installed here in my daughter's window. So I'm gonna try and show you guys. Blackout like pieces of vinyl that you cut to the size of your window and then tape on, and it looks like there's some light coming through. But for the most part, this is very much blacked out, and it just sticks on with Velcro, as you can see. You can technically remove them or just like peel back a corner if you want. But the reason I am talking about this and bringing this to y'all attention is because here in my son's room we have these like really bougie rolling ones, but as you can see there's a huge gap above there. So I either will put a strip of that blackout curtain material stuff in the back to block it, or I will just go ahead and remove these rollout curtains and completely cover the window just like my daughter. The reason I'm suggesting this is because I think that it would be a huge tip to add more peace and sanity to your morning routine. Not sponsored in any way, I'm just suggesting these because they're really cheap. It's like 20 bucks for a big piece that you can cover almost any window with, and it just makes our mornings and naps so much better. So I highly recommend if you are a mom and you want your kids to sleep in longer, especially if your kids like share rooms, this just helps. I'm not saying that it will guarantee your kids sleep longer, but it has definitely helped my kids sleep longer. When we had my son in our closet this past week, he slept in till 10 a.m. every morning, and I was like, I have to black out his room now. Those blinds are not 100% blackout even though they claim to be. I just really wanted completely blacked out, and that's what I bought. You have to train my baby not to touch this. I feel like with her, we trained her. Now it's time to train him to stay away from the tree. This is just the outfit for the day. This is a Tommy Hilfiger thrifted sweater. These are some Old Navy skinny jeans, and then these are my Doc Martens, which I really love. This is a perfume scent that I love. Husband got it for my birthday this year, and it's the best one ever. It's the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. One spray is enough because it's so rich. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Also guys, I forgot to mention that this Bible study does have childcare. That's why I'm taking my kids with me. I'm gonna go get your blankie, okay? Just wait a little bit. They do have childcare in the morning there, so I'm able to take my kids with me and leave them, which is really nice and sweet of them to offer, because otherwise my husband works very late hours. It's hard for me to make it to the evening Bible studies, which is the other option that they have. I'm also gonna take some lunch because this Bible study does go a little late. It takes me like 45 minutes to get there. It's for an hour and a half, and so I might be hungry before Costco, so I'm gonna take some leftovers from dinner last night. I don't typically do this, but I do wanna hit Costco and Trader Joe's today, and I know that will take a little more time. We are currently at Costco. We just finished at the Bible study. It was a really nice Bible study. I feel like we got enough time to discuss and chat, and normally we don't. Like normally I feel like it's really rushed. Where are my wipes? And my little diaper pouch. Oh, I only have 2 wipes left. Not good. My baby boy fell asleep, so I'm debating whether I should wake him up and have him like look around, or if I should put him in the car seat in the car. I just feel like he's gonna wake up if I take the car seat, and I don't really know if I want to take up so much space in the cart with that, you know. Also, one of the best decisions I made was coming to Costco with some leftovers. I packed this because after the Bible study, I'm always so hungry. The e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the color Mauve. Literally my favorite one. It's so natural, looks so good. I guess we're gonna run into Costco, and that's kind of the conclusion of our morning. I mean, there's not much else to do. I'm trying to debate if I should wake up my son.